So a prenup is used to basically guarantee the outcome of a matter in the event you get divorced. People don't anticipate getting divorced, but it's always good to know how things are going to go. This gives you some control. So what you can do is decide how is debt going to be carved up between the two of you. Or you can decide that debt's not going to be divided up and that each of you is going to pay the debt that's in your sole name. You can do the same thing with assets. You can decide that anything either of you brings into the marriage retains its separate nature. And you can decide what happens if those assets get commingled between the two of you. The benefit of a prenup is that it gives you absolute control over the outcome, which you can't get from a judge. Prenups absolutely reduce conflict in a divorce because everything's already been decided. Now, that's not to say that somebody isn't going to try to challenge a prenup or try to argue that it shouldn't apply in some way, but generally, you've already determined the outcome in advance, so it should absolutely simplify your matter. So generally, a inherited asset is exempt from equitable distribution, except those things can be commingled during a marriage by taking income and reinvesting it back into the business, or using marital assets to fund such an asset. A prenup can protect that business by indicating that the business and everything used to support it is exempt and that it's not distributable in a divorce. So again, it gives you certainty and a guarantee that the asset's going to be treated a certain way, and you don't have to worry about whether or not you're commingling that asset and thus putting it at risk for distribution. Prenup can help with financial expectations because you already know at the time you enter into the prenup how things are going to go if you end up getting divorced. You'll already have terms in there regarding support and distribution of assets and liabilities, and you'll be able to predict with relative accuracy how your matter should resolve. If you have any questions about a prenup, please schedule a confidential consultation with us at Smedley Law Group. Make sure you do that in plenty of time in advance of your wedding so we can give you the advice that you need so you know you're protected down the line.